Are you thinking about moving to Central Florida in 2022 and you're concerned about a crash in the housing market? I mean, Orlando's prices went up between 13 and 18% this past year, which is record high. So lots of cause for concern by a lot of people. And if you're on the bandwagon that you really think a crash is coming, please stick with me in this video because I'm going to talk about quite a few of the reasons where there are similarities with the market compared to back in 2006 and why there are differences. So I hope it clears it up. Stay tuned. We're going to start right now. Hi there, what is up? I'm Kathy Williams, your friend in real estate here in Orlando, Florida. And thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you're notified of all the up and coming videos. I do videos every week on this channel about the Florida lifestyle, new homes, existing homes, and of course, what's going on in the market in Central Florida. Because I think if you're moving here, of course, that's top on your list. So today, I did want to go over a few of the reasons how the market is very similar to 2006. As you know, 2006 was right when everything went to the top and then it came crashing down right after that. What spurred this was that I had a comment on my channel and someone asked, and I'm going to quote it here. They said, "I wonder what indicators said before the last housing crash correction." So I thought that was such a great question. And also, you know, some of the things we've heard about in stories and movies and news and of course living through it, but really what were the specific things? And so I did some research and I came up with some information that I think you'll find helpful in this video. So first off, we're going to talk about what is similar right now to what happened back in 2006. So here's the article that I wanted to share with you. CoreLogic and Case-Shiller report. So CoreLogic is the Housing Data Authority and Case-Shiller is the Home Price Index. And both state that 2021 prices, the increases that were there, signaled the highest price growth since 2006. So there's the first similarity, a huge price growth within a short amount of time. And the same thing happened back in 2006. All right, second thing. NAR said for the first time since 2005, America spent more on an existing home than on new construction. Well, partly the reason why that is because of the low inventory. Right now, you can't hardly get new construction and you can't hardly get existing homes. But of course, if there is an existing home, everybody's going to pounce on it. And so there were multiple offers and it drove the prices up. And I can say from experience that that is true. People paid way more for existing homes than they did on new construction this past year. But wait, there's more. So it goes on to say housing starts surged nearly 20% as contractors rushed to address the lack of new homes, and that is the highest since 2006. So honestly, this is some of the best news that there is out there because I see that as a sweet sign of hope that the market is going to start coming up as far as inventories go and balancing out the market a little bit.
Well, that's good news.
Okay, so now here are some of the differences that we are seeing. So this year, housing prices are not going to go up as much this year. We're seeing a slowdown in the increase of home prices. The National Association of Realtors is expecting nationwide for home prices to increase about 5.7%. Realtor.com had said about 2.9%. And so that's a nationwide number that they're stating because they're both national companies and they're talking about the whole United States. But in my humble opinion, based on what I'm seeing, I do predict a higher percentage for the state of Florida because the demand here is so great. So I do see Florida probably inching towards closer to the 8 or 9% increase this year. And I know that still sounds like a lot, but housing prices are still going up. Builders are still increasing their prices every time they sell 4 to 5 homes. They're increasing the prices. So I really see this year as being another big year for gains. The second reason how it's different than 2006 is that, of course, the whole lending process is completely different now. There are no subprime loans. There are no risky loans and mortgages out there. Lenders are super strict. If you've had a mortgage in the past few years, you know they practically take your blood type. They want all the documentation. They want everything in writing. Back in 2006, they were doing loans just over the phone. You could just say, hey, I make this much amount, and they would just take it and do a loan. None of that is happening anymore. I mean, not even close to that. So that's an important differential that has been really what's kept the market as stable as it has been. Now let's talk about the interest rates. Of course, you probably heard the Fed is talking about and just doing some increases in interest rates, but still we are historically low in our interest rates right now. 3.2, 3.3, wherever it is kind of right now. They are expecting it to jump up maybe 2 to 3 times this year. And Lawrence Yun, who's my favorite chief economist of the National Association of Realtors, he's my favorite economist out there. He's always so on the money with his predictions. He says that he thinks the rates will go up to about 3.7% this year, which is still historically low. And as long as you're under 4%, the rates are still good. So that's going to keep the demand at least still high, even though the prices are rising in Florida. You have to understand the prices have gone up a lot here, but we were already super reasonable in our home pricing to begin with. And I know our home prices are less than some places, some really popular cities like Austin, Texas, and of course California, and just a lot of the cities that people are moving to right now in droves. Well, Orlando is still like a really good price for homes, even though they've gone up a lot in the past year or two. Lastly, and sort of tied into the new construction things, we are still nationwide 1 million homes short for new construction homes. So it would take quite a lot of new construction growth to hit that million mark. And what is that fueled by? What is this demand fueled by? Well, millennials are coming on the market now. We've got a lot of buyers that are coming of age and they want to buy a home. And you might say, well, where are they getting the money? These millennials don't have great jobs. Well, a lot of them do have great jobs, and also their families are helping them out. A lot of times the parents and the grandparents have trust funds and they're saying, you know what, we'd rather go ahead and give you some of that trust fund now, and then that way you've got a home, you've got the investment now while the interest rates are low. And so they're helping them out with down payments and getting them started in the homeownership process. Of course, not everybody's that lucky, but that is also helping millennials out. And then we also have foreign investors. Foreign investors have not been able to be in the game yet. And this year that is going to drive the market up because look, Canadians have been in lockdown for 2 years. Europe's been in lockdown for 1.5 years. A lot of South America has been in lockdown. We haven't had the number of people that are foreign investors that have been coming here on a normal basis in the past 2 years. So they have pent up demand. They're going to be buying in the Florida area. They always have. So I really see a lot of growth from that sector as well. And if you think this information is helpful, please go ahead and hit the like button because that helps the YouTube algorithm know that this is the type of content that people are looking for that are like you, that are concerned and interested about the Central Florida real estate market. Right now, I have my finger on the pulse. I'm out there every day working with clients, doing listings, working with sellers, buyers, both sides. I'm able to see what's going on in the market. There's still a ton of multiple offers going on. I'm having new clients call me almost every day to get going in the process of buying a home in Central Florida. So the demand is going to stay high. So I really do not see a crash anywhere at all possible for 2022. And then also even into 2023 because of the demand where the builders are still getting caught up. We are still at 0.8 of a month of inventory, which I know I talk about this a lot, but just so you understand again, if you haven't listened to any of my videos, 0.8 of a month of inventory means that if in 3.5 weeks, no new homes came on the market, all of the homes sold in 3.5 weeks, we would have no more homes on the market. This time last year, there was about 2.5, 3 months of inventory, which we were, thinking that was really low. So this is historically low inventory. And that's one of the things that also kind of balances out what's happening in the market now. So again, if you're thinking about moving to the Central Florida area, I have a relocation guide that I'll link in the comments below, and you can check that out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to help you. My team here is working in lots of different parts of Central Florida, so we're happy to help you and make sure we can make your goals of homeownership a reality. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye now.